How do you aspire to start a digital transformation? And what do you think are the fundamental building blocks for this digital transformation?
I think digital transformation of the term transformation is often construed as if no, you need to do something radically very different. But when you talk about digital transformation, it's a continually evolving thing. It's not a destination. It's not a project that no, I can say that no, I'm doing a digital transformation project. So it's not there. You can't do that. It's about it's a continuous evolution, as I said. So as I no, there are few of these themes, no, which are extremely important. One, basically, how is it impacting the bottom line? So when you talk about bottom line, the aspects could be around whether you are able to optimize on the yield, whether you are able to optimize on productivity. So we actually need to start with the low hanging fruits first, so that I give you an example. In our company particularly, we are into chemical petrochemical products. We are also into liquor, industrial gases. We also make hand sanitizers. So primarily what is important here is that no, how do how can you first optimize on your operating costs? So one is whether you have visibility on your asset utilization through IoT sensors. Like suppose you've deployed contextual IoT sensors on your machinery, on your equipment. So you can for batch plants in particular, you can have a look at the batch cycle times variance. So suppose a product takes 5 hours for start to finish, then are you getting it in 5 hours all the time, or is there a variance? Are you able to do it in 4 hours at times, and 6 or 7 hours at some other for some other reasons? So having a view, having a real-time visibility on these aspects across the supply chain is extremely important, because unless you measure, you can't no, correct or improve. Secondly, in particularly in manufacturing, another aspect is around quality. And when I say quality, it's about in many situations, no, we think that no, a particular company or a section of the company is giving us the best quality product. But then, are you getting it the first time right, or is the quality a resultant of rework, or you have an extensive quality control program and team to manage all that? Imagine if you had some kind of a IoT or an AI based backed up system, which can give you a view of right from the raw material feeding to the processing conversion cycle, the at various stages, what are those quality checkpoints? And if there is a shift which is seen, then you carry out an intervention then and there, rather than going for rejects and then carrying out repair, that rework and all that. So the whole cycle of the feedback, so to say, gets reduced with adoption of these new age technologies. Another aspect which I would like to highlight, particularly, no, I spoke about manufacturing domain, but also like I operate from the head office. So within the office framework, these are these technologies like robotic process automations, RPA as we call it, which actually eliminates a lot of this menial, manual, and repetitive work, which and it is put in practice. So it's time proven now. It's not that it's something which is a jargon or some of sorts. But then I also want to highlight that no, as a leader, as a tech leader, we often think that no, you have to solve business problems, and there lies a big gap. Because if I were to go out to my finance team and the CFO office and ask him that no, what kind of problems are you facing, he or she may say that no, I'm doing well. My team has been working on systems for the last decade, and there's no problem, so to say. But then if you were to showcase that no, technologies like RPA can supplement the whole working and showcase that art of the possible, so that they can then think through of different use cases on how to minimize human effort and be more productive, and of course doing also reduce costs and be able to serve our customers far better. I think all that is important. and these all become the fundamental building blocks, because you just can't talk about the best of the breed technologies which are available. You have to talk about context, issues and opportunities which can help your company deliver a better top line, or improve their bottom lines.
Fantastic. So if you say that when I asked about the fundamental building blocks, you are saying that what is your fundamental? What is your baseline? So you brought it very nicely in a quality context. If over a period of time, this is what I have established as my quality benchmark, you are saying that go and question that benchmark, right? Whether that is the benchmark. For you, it may be the best, but is it really the best? So that is one strong point, you have said about it. And having identified and questioning that fundamental, you are now talking about it's not something which is radically different. You have to do it continuously. And then you should look at your how it is impacting the bottom line, and then how you can optimize on the yield, productivity, and then you want to start off with a low-hanging fruit. And then first thing you say is you bring that visibility so that you can achieve all these things. So these are the three takeaways, I hear from you. One is question the fundamental itself, whatever you are defining as your fundamentals, question that, and then bring visibility to it, then attack on your bottom line, which is going to be yield, productivity, and then performance, and how you can optimize it,